Hello and welcome back. I'm Nicole, a cottage witch, and today I'm doing my February wrap-up for cards, but also it's kind of a VR to the oh no, I've forgotten what it's called. Capsule Collection and Coziness, I think, was what the video was called. Basically, Kelsey at Huga Tarot, if I ever learn how to pronounce that properly, and Tara at Cozy Corecraft have this project going where every month they try and limit themselves to buying one deck and then choosing 2 tarot and 2 oracle to work with for the month as a sort of tarot response to the idea of a capsule wardrobe. And this month, I think they called it Warm Embrace, which I just watched today, because I'm behind in my tarot video watching. But, as it happens, the deck I've used the most this month is a hug deck, if there ever was one, and it's the Gentle Tarot, because that's really what I needed this month. Just for mental health reasons and everything being overwhelming reasons. So a little bit of gentleness was lovely. And I've been pairing this with the, I always forget this falls out of the box, the Earth Blessings Oracle cards. It has this little thing for some reason that I always forget it falls out. Anyway, these are really beautiful, and basically it's just an image with a keyword and a blessing on each card. So I'll pull one, not every day, because I haven't had the energy to do this every day this month. It's just been a low energy month for reasons. But I'll pull one of these cards and then pull several tarot cards around it, and that's been really lovely. And I think they speak to each other quite nicely. So yeah, this has been my main sort of tarot and oracle capsule collection for the month. I don't have another pair because this really was the main pair that I used this month and did very little else. But what little else I did was with this, what's it called, Moonchild Tarot Shadow Edition, which seemed to suit for February with Valentine's Day, but also still being wintry. What did I do? A new moon spread, I think, with this, which, if I can remember to look up her Instagram, I think it's Dark Fae Tarot, if I'm not misremembering that, does a new moon and full moon spread every month. So I've done a few of those this year, and they're really lovely. And I used this one for the last couple, I think, full moon and new moon. And yeah, so that's been really quite nice. Yeah, I've just found this a bit relaxing, I guess. So I'm not sure it's quite a warm embrace because it's a bit cool, but it is February. But I mean, there's some variety. And yeah, this was one of those decks that I've been curious about for a while, and then got when the Shadow Edition came out, because I was just curious about Danielle Noel's Danielle Noel's decks, and had never gotten one before. So I got this one and actually really enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know, there's just some sort of, if I think about it too much, I'm not sure it makes sense to me, but if I just go on how the images make me feel, it works for me. So yeah, that's the other one I've been using. And then the last two decks aren't really ones I can say I've been using this month, because I've used each of them a grand total of, I think, once, no, twice? I can't remember. Hardly at all. But just when I felt like I needed a little bit of fun and playfulness, I pulled out the Spectral Whirl Tarot, because it's bananas. It's a little bit Lisa Frank, except with fewer, like, unicorns and dolphins and whatnot. But it's as close as I've ever seen in a tarot deck. And I didn't use it for anything too serious. It was just for fun. And I can't even remember what I pulled it for, but it was just, you know, one of those days when I felt like I needed a bit more color in my life. And this, I mean, you could overdo it on the color. This one, it gets quite enthusiastic. So I used this just a couple of times, just for fun, not for anything particular, except just for a bit of enthusiasm, I guess. And now I can never. Problem with that I always have with tuck boxes is getting the cards pulled back in the box. And then the other one I pulled out just for a bit of fun is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I've used this all of once this month. And again, not for anything serious, just for a bit of fun. And yes, I did edge it in purple, which you might not unreasonably think is overdoing it on the purple, but I love purple, so I don't have enough purple in my life. So yeah, this, I don't know, I've never used this deck for anything, you know, serious or planned or thought through in advance. It's just sort of on a whim if I feel like something that's just a bit of fun. Then I enjoy it. Yeah, so it's not quite the 2 tarot and 2 oracle that was the idea behind the capsule sort of project that they're working on, but it's as close as I was going to get this month. And I haven't bought any yet. Well, I bought a couple in like October, November. Pre-ordered some Kickstarters that haven't come yet, but one, I think pigeons are making a racket outside my window. That's exciting. But one of those might come this month. But other than that, I haven't bought anything tarot related this month or last month. So, hey, that's something. Although their video for February did add a couple to my list. There was a Vion Rose, I think is the collage deck on Make Playing Cards. And there was another one, something clearing cards with ballpoint pens, and they both looked so interesting. So I may have added them to my spreadsheet, but at least I do have a spreadsheet now to keep track of my wish list, so I'm more intentional with purchasing, which is, I think, sort of the point of limiting yourself to one per month, is to just not impulse buy, but make really intentional choices. So, okay. Anyway, that's that for February. Yeah, February. Okay. Having trouble remembering the months now. That's good. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.